Managing money used to take up a lot of my time. I'd spend hours tracking bills, subscriptions, and upcoming payments. Well, thanks to Rocket Money, everything is now organized in one place. It's so much simpler. The app shows every subscription you're paying for and lets you cancel the ones you don't need with only a few taps. Together, Rocket Money users have canceled subscriptions and saved over $880 million. Rocket Money also keeps track of where your money's going and gives you a heads up before your bills are due or if your account balance is getting low. On average, Rocket Money users save more than $70 in their first month using the app. And here's what I really like about Rocket Money. It can move money into your savings automatically, so you put money aside without even thinking about it. It makes managing your money a whole lot easier. Let Rocket Money help you reach your financial goals faster. Join at rocketmoney.com/Kim. That's rocketmoney.com/Kim. rocketmoney.com/Kim. Your next laptop just got more expensive. Microsoft hiked prices across its entire Surface lineup, and they're not alone. Why? A global RAM shortage is squeezing every laptop maker at once. Here's my prediction. This doesn't get better fast. Chip shortages don't fix themselves in a quarter. Mac deliveries are stalled too. My take, do not pay full price. Here's how to fight back. Are you a student or educator? Ask for that discount. Microsoft and Apple both have them. Shop open box deals and certified refurbs. Use price match policies at Best Buy and Costco too. And wait for back-to-school sales this summer if you can. That's your cash. Keep it. Before you buy anything, check out amazon.com/shop/Kim Commando. I've already done the homework for you. Next up, a call from my weekend show, The Kim Commando Show. Enjoy! Think about all the irreplaceable moments on your computer, your kids' photos, important records, years of work, and memories. If your computer crashed today, how much would you lose? It happens every day, and it's completely preventable. That's why I use and recommend Carbonite, my #1 choice for cloud backup. Carbonite gives you unlimited automatic protection for everything that matters. It quietly backs up all your photos, documents, and important memories in the background, safely, privately, and always just a click away on your computer or mobile app. Carbonite is your ultimate backup plan. It protects you from the unexpected, from accidental deletions and hard drive crashes to floods, fires, and even a morning coffee spill on your laptop. And if something does happen, recovery couldn't be easier. Just log in and restore everything with one click, even on a brand new computer. Right now, get 50% off Carbonite when you go to carbonite.com/Kim. That's carbonite.com/Kim. Live a better digital life with Carbonite.
No one goes to Hank's for his spreadsheets. They go for a darn good pizza. Lately, though, the shop's been quiet, so Hank decides to bring back the $1 slice. He asks Copilot in Microsoft Excel to look at his sales and costs and help him see if he can afford it. Copilot shows Hank where the money's going and which little extras make the dollar slice work. Now Hank has a line out the door. Hank makes the pizza, Copilot handles the spreadsheets. Learn more at m365copilot.com/work.
Daniel in St. Paul, Minnesota. Hi there, Dan.
Hello, Kim. How are you?
I am great. What's going on?
Awesome. Thank you so much for taking my call. I try to listen to you every week, and I have to tell you, I hope it's okay to tell you this. About a year or so ago, you let all your listeners know about the need to make an urgent security update on iPhones and to do it right away. And my wife has the X phone, and she never got any kind of a notification, from her carrier or from Apple. She had to proactively go into settings on her X phone in general and software update, and she got that emergency update right away just because you announced it on the show. So thank you.
You betcha.
Yeah, it was huge. Absolutely. So what's going on now is that my wife has never had her own laptop. She has her work laptop, but she never had her own laptop. So I want to get her a laptop for her birthday. And I was looking for your advice because I'm an end user. I don't know anything about computers. I could tell you what she wants to be able to do. She wants to be able to connect to her iTunes. She wants Microsoft Office. She's into Excel, the professional Excel.
Mm-hmm.
So she wants the spreadsheets. She wants to be able to store pictures. She wants to be able to have iTunes, listen to iTunes. She wants to be able to make long-distance phone calls using WhatsApp, Skype. She wants to be able to watch movies on Netflix and on TV if that's possible, through an Ethernet, cable, not a cable,
Wi-Fi.
Like a USB port.
Or Wi-Fi. She can just do it under Wi-Fi.
Yes, the Wi-Fi. Yes, exactly.
Okay.
Zoom, and of course to be able to have conference calls with Zoom, have Zoom meetings, whatever.
Now, does she have a preference for Apple or Windows?
She does. I'm sorry, I should have mentioned that. Yeah, she's been a Windows user all her life, and she's just way more comfortable with the operating system on Windows.
Mm-hmm.
So she wants Windows, and she's looking for a screen that kind of matches the size of her laptop that she uses at work, which is like 14. Like it's 14 inches measured from left to right, not diagonally.
Okay.
And she wants a high resolution screen, for watching things, and I could spend like up to $1,500. So
well, that's a pretty good price, that's for sure. I mean, luckily, you probably don't need to spend that much.
Okay.
But what might be nice for you to do is to buy a laptop and then to buy a second screen, a second monitor, so that this way she can have two monitors going when she has her laptop, and she has it stationary on a desk when she's not carrying it around or something like that. Because when you have two screens, it's so sweet. Have you ever used two screens?
Yes.
Okay, so you know what it's like. I mean, you can have like one screen doing one thing, another one, and so she could have actually, watching a movie while she's, doing her email or whatever she may be doing at that time.
Oh, okay, I see what you're saying.
So the reason why, so if you said $1,500, what I'm thinking is that you spend maybe $900 on a really good laptop.
Okay.
And then you can spend another $300 or so on that second screen, and then you kind of have her all set up. And of course, what you want to do too is that you take a nice picture of the two of you, and then you have that made into a mouse pad.
Oh, that's a good idea.
and you get her an external mouse too, because because when you're sitting there and you have your laptop, maybe there's
yeah.
You know what I mean. It's always nice to have an external mouse. But
for sure, 100%.
Or or if you don't want to do that, you can just buy a mouse pad. Because guys don't think like this generally. Is that you get?
No, that's a great point. No, I agree. I mean, on a laptop, you definitely want the external. I don't know why, but it seems to work better. Sometimes the laptop, I don't know what do you call it when you have a mouse pad? When you have a mouse, but it's not a mouse.
No, it's the trackpad. Yeah,
the trackpad. Right. Mm-hmm. Thanks. So that thing sometimes it doesn't work, and then I plug in the external mouse on my laptop, and voila! I don't know why, but
yes,
sometimes that happens.
Yeah, so I would get her a nice wireless mouse. You don't want to get get a wireless one, so this way she doesn't have to deal with that cord. And then get her a nice mouse pad, like I said, picture of you or a picture of all the kids and the grandkids. Something that's really personal. Because that'll be like unexpected, and give that to her last, because she'll be all over the moon with the laptop, and then she'll be over the moon with the monitor, because you'll explain to her how that works, and then you'll give her the mouse, the third thing, and then then you give her the mouse pad.
I have to confess, I mean, I had to let her know that I was seeking your advice, because I would never know all this detailed information about what she wants if I didn't ask her.
Oh, okay. All right.
I had to tell her. It can't be a surprise, because there's just too much, that I need to know before.
For sure.
So I get something that's going to match what she wants.
For sure. So basically, what we're going to look at is a nice Intel, like i7 processor, 1 terabyte solid state drive. Of course, it's going to have the webcam built in, and Windows 11 and a nice touch screen, and what I'm thinking about is about $900. It's a Dell Inspiron. So I'm going to put you on hold, and Amber, who you spoke to already, our lovely and talented call screener today, among other things. She does so much here in the building; it's crazy. But she's going to send you a link out to that Dell Inspiron that I was just mentioning. And then, as far as a monitor, you know what to pick for that. If you need any help with the monitor or the mouse, just let me know, and then we'll go ahead and do some picks along there. But this Dell Inspiron is pretty sweet. And by the way, if you are looking for a laptop, we have the Laptop Finder Quiz. That's right, over at commando.com. Just type in Laptop Finder Quiz, and I'm certain that that's going to pop right up for you. Dan, thank you so much for your call. Give your wife my regards and tell her happy birthday from Kim Commando. Hey, want to stay in the tech know without wasting your time? Join nearly 1 million folks who get my free newsletter, The Current, where you see the latest in tech in just 5 minutes every single day. You're just going to love it. It has a 5 out of 5 star rating over on Trustpilot. Sign up right now at getkim.com. That's getkim.com.
¿Hablas español?
Sprichst du Deutsch?
Kan du norsk?
If you used Babbel, you would. Babbel's conversation-based techniques teaches you useful words and phrases to get you speaking quickly about the things you actually talk about in the real world, with lessons handcrafted by over 200 language experts and voiced by real native speakers. Babbel is like having a private tutor in your pocket. Start speaking with Babbel today. Get up to 55% off your Babbel subscription right now at babbel.com/Spotify, spelled BABBEL.com/Spotify. Rules and restrictions may apply.